What's up, everybody? How you doing? Welcome back to SHOPCAST. SHOPCAST this time. Episode 81. The movie this week we watched Dog Soldiers. Bro, I almost said Brotherhood of the Wolf, dude. My brain is just on stupid right now. We watched Dog Soldiers. Definitely not Brotherhood of the Wolf because that movie sucks ass, and I wouldn't watch that movie again.
Don't know. Never seen it.
But oh, dude, So I guess in a different parallel universe, I'd probably love that movie, but I was told like, yeah, you would like this because it's fill in the blank, and it was described to me as kind of a thing I would really like. It's more like a romantic epic with some like hints of action, a little bit of horror. Like, it's not at all what I was expecting. So I watched it in a theater, bro. The whole time I was just like, I mean, is it objectively well done? Couldn't even tell you, probably, but it fucking bored the shit out of me.
It's French, isn't it?
Yes, it is, which is another problem with it. Fucking French douches. Oh, man. Anyway.
It'll be one of those nights.
It might be. It'll be a short one, though. I'm leaving in 45 minutes, so it'll be a shorter one, folks. I don't know. We watched Dog Soldiers. I fucking love this movie. It felt like Predator meets Rambo meets fucking, well, a werewolf movie. Like... That's what it felt like to me, man. It's about this group of soldiers that are going out on like a routine, I guess, like training exercise out in the wilderness to kind of just keep up with shit, probably learn new techniques to murder people by. And they have like blanks in their guns and shit, and they're literally doing like a practice routine of war. And they start getting attacked by werewolves. It's fucking awesome. Then they get stuck in this house, and it's just, I don't know what to call it. It's tension and violence. That's what the whole movie is based around. It's cool, man. There's not a lot to it other than if you like that kind of movie, it's kind of cool. There's a little dialogue, not a whole lot of story, to be honest with you. It's I hadn't seen it in a little while. I was when I watched it, I was a little worried maybe y'all wouldn't like it much because it wasn't a very deep movie. It was more or less just, here's what we got. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. And I didn't remember it being that light on dialogue or light on story, but it kind of was. Did either of y'all enjoy the movie?
So it kind of turned into like a home invasion movie with werewolves.
Yeah, a little bit.
They're just trying to,
a little bit of home invasion, huh?
Yeah. I enjoyed it. I'd be a little harsher on it, but I know I can't remember the guy's name, but it's his first movie, so.
There is
Marshall.
You have to remember that, man.
Yeah.
So first movie, it's a little harder to be super shitty about it, even though I probably would be. So go ahead.
Right. So yeah, I mean, I had some technical gripes and things like that, but I'm not gonna really nitpick it.
Well, that's y'all's job here. I don't do technical gripes because I don't really pay attention to it or notice it even. So
yeah, just like the editing bugged me a lot because it was very, very quick. And they really, and I'm sure they did it on a reason. They did.
What do you mean by quick? I don't even know what that means. You mean like there was cuts in it, like so a scene would only be a few seconds and then it would cut? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, every action scene was just cut. And
yeah, there was a lot of that.
And especially with the werewolves, like I wanted to see the werewolves a little bit more, but they did it so quick, and I'm sure they wanted to be quick because they were probably like worried that maybe it didn't look too good or something like that.
Oh, most certainly, dude.
But
budgetary restraints.
I thought they looked cool. Like I wanted to see more.
But would you have if you had seen more of it and got to see it in the light? Probably not. Which is probably, saying like, I'm just playing devil's advocate, but like probably that's kind of maybe why they did some of it. It probably could have been done a little better as well. So, drink water, motherfuckers.
But yeah, and the dialogue was a little wonky sometimes, but I enjoyed it.
I'll be honest, man, I didn't even hear a word they said in that movie.
I definitely had the subtitles on when I watched.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to the dialogue because I've seen it a couple of times, so I already knew what it was about. Yeah. So I was just watching it for the fucking mayhem.
Yeah, but no, it's a fun movie. I did enjoy it.
Super low budget. I don't remember it being as low budget the first couple of times, which I like because anybody that's curious, it's the same person that did The Descent. So The Descent I consider a fairly low budget movie. This is lower budget, but I mean it's right up my alley. It's just like I would even go as far as say that this is a better of like movies that I like. Like this is probably one of the higher quality ones. But what do you think, Josh? Did you like it at all?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Kind of the same thing as Chris. I had problems with the editing. There's like no rhythm to the editing. It's just like, and it has that early 2000s like shaky cam documentary.
No, there's
feel,
definitely stuff that I could nitpick on for sure.
But it's not my favorite style. But no, I enjoyed it overall. Yeah, I understood that it was
That's good.
a low budget run and gun type of movie, and it was fun.
Yeah,
Nathan watched it with me.
It.
Nathan liked it a lot. Actually,
Nice.
He was
Oh,
like,
cool.
That makes me
I
happy.
really like that. He was laughing with all the violence.
Dude, I'm
and
gonna get Bricken to watch it then. If I just tell him Nathan liked it, he'll at least give it a shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely seemed like a teenage boy type of movie.
For sure. Yeah.
No, he's not a teenager, but he's getting pretty close.
I act like one.
He's about to be 12, so he's
Yeah,
basically a teenager.
He's almost.
Yeah.
Man, that's gonna be wild, isn't it? When he's like in high school and shit. That's not too far away, bro.
He's already getting this like I know better than you attitude.
Does he understand you're just physically stronger than he is? Like, does he not get that yet? No. Bricken will get that one of these days, and I'll let you know whenever. I'll send you a picture of his black eye.
He's gonna start getting. Or probably already does have like man stink and.
Oh my
Dude,
god, dude.
start
No,
growing a
dude,
mustache.
Bricken's not even 9. He's got that, bro. Nathan's probably had that shit for half a decade. Dude, them little boys are stinky.
No, the past like 6 months has been
Gotten
really
worse.
bad. Like every night, take a shower, put on deodorant right now.
That's
It's
awesome.
Bad. It's really bad.
Use soap.
Yes.
For real, like, right? You're like, here, dude, Irish Spring. Tie it
Oh
to a
my
necklace,
God.
throw it around his neck. Here you go, buddy. Yeah, I really like the movie. There's not a whole lot to really discuss on the movie other than did we enjoy it? What? Because there's going to be gripes, being that it's a person's first film. Kind of goes without saying. There's going to be a lot of imperfections just based on that alone. Then budgetary restraints are going to create a whole nother conversation. But overall, man, I thought that the violence was cool. I liked the home invasion was a good description. I didn't even think about that until you said that. And run and gun also. That's what I was thinking more of. That's when I said Rambo and Predator, because that's what it felt like to me. Like they were dropped in the jungle, and then all of a sudden werewolves are chasing them. And I'm like, yo, replace the Predator with some werewolves. That's what we got here.
Yeah.
You know, with a lower budget. And but it's got a couple people in it. You realize who that one guy was? That's fucking
Davos from Game of Thrones. Is that what you're talking about?
No, I was talking about the one that was Alfred.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was Alfred
Him
from
too.
Gotham. Or was it Gotham?
I'll never.
Is that what he was from, Josh? From Gotham?
I think that's what that was. But I've seen him in a bunch of stuff. He's like
I've seen him a couple
actor.
times, but Alfred's the one I was like when I couldn't figure out what it was, and when it dawned on me, it was that he
I wasn't
played
even
Alfred.
thinking Alfred, but when you said that, I was like, oh yeah, he is Alfred in something.
Yeah,
but yeah, I've definitely seen him around in a lot of stuff.
It was cool that they had somebody of some kind of relevance in the film. It gives it a little bit of legitimacy, and he probably was able to help a lot with just acting tips and things like, yo, it said maybe try this and yada yada, whoop, whatever.
Although it was 20 years ago, I don't even know if he was anybody.
Now that you mentioned, I'm
20
probably
years
wrong. Yeah. Turns out that was his first movie ever. I'm like a douche. I'm just like fucking whatever.
Could be. I don't know.
But well, regardless, at least somebody will be recognized rather.
Crazy when you say it's 2002 and that was 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, the other day some kid was telling me, he's like, yeah, I'm turning 21, and I was like, dude, that's cool. And he was like, yeah, man, my birthday was on a week before 9/11, and I was like, 9/11. I was like, that was 2000. What the fuck? I was like, you're turning 21. Or his next birthday or whatever it was, whenever that works out is what he was talking about. And I was like, that was mind blowing. I can't remember if it was gonna turn 21 or how already has. I don't know the math in my head.
Yeah.
Let's see. I guess it would be this year he's turning 21 is what it was.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. But I was just like, dude, it like completely caught me off guard. I got like real depressed. I was like, oh man. I was like, dude, no wonder my fucking knees hurt all the time. I went to dinner with my mom the other day for my birthday, and like I drove out to Spring just to go hang out with her for a little bit. And we haven't had like time to just go visit and hang out in a long time, dude. It was wild, man. I could see it when I was getting ready to leave. Like she didn't want me to go, and I was thinking, like, man, I guess when Bricken's turning 40 years old, dude, I'm gonna be all fucked up too, man. I'm not gonna want him to go home either, man. Like, I almost didn't want to go home. I stayed up there like 3 hours longer than I was gonna. Like, I just stayed there till like fairly late. I didn't get home till midnight.
Damn.
But
I'm glad y'all just didn't get in a fight and.
that doesn't happen often, but boy, when it does.
Yeah.
My mom and I, we're good, man. Like, she knows not to bring certain things up to me because I won't deal with it. I will just get in my car and drive away. I'm not doing it. I don't have enough time on this earth to argue about some shit I don't care about.
That's good.
Yeah, but boy, man. Like, when me and Krista, before we got together, bro, every time I talk to my mom, hey mom, how are you? 5 minutes later, click, like hanging up the phone. I've hung up on my mom so many times. Anyways, yeah, I mean the movie was fun. I enjoyed it. There's not a lot to talk about with it. If you like action movies, if you like werewolf movies, I would honestly, this is at the very top of my list. Not the very top, but it's like it's way up there on my list of like favorite werewolf movies. I think my favorite werewolf movies and the best werewolf movies is a fairly close list, but it's not title for title for me because there's some that I like. Like, as an example, Wolf Cop is way up there for me, and I wouldn't put that even in it'd probably be a top 10, but it would be like number 10. Like, it would be, and it's sheerly based on comedic value alone.
Yeah.
Not like quality of movie, but like, because I mean, I watched some other werewolf movies that just I remember them being better. Shit, that movie Cursed by the Craven.
Wes Craven?
Man, that might be the worst werewolf movie I've ever seen. No, Twilight would qualify as a werewolf movie, wouldn't it?
There, that sounds about right.
Not the first one. The werewolves don't come in till the second Twilight
Gotcha.
movie.
I didn't know that, dude.
Yeah, why do you know that?
I've seen most of them.
Yeah, I don't actually have a problem with them other than they're terrible. But like,
No, they're not good. They're terrible.
No, I don't care enough to hate on them because everybody that was in them, all of us would trade places with those people if we could.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I want.
You know what I'm saying?
Paychecks.
So like, what am I gonna talk a bunch of shit so I don't go hang out with Kristen? What's her fucking name?
Stewart.
Jeez, that's how much I don't care about them. I guess. Never mind. No, I like her. Underwater was her best movie to me.
Oh.
That's probably not even true. She's probably done some indie shit that I don't care about.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever really seen her in anything.
She's done quite a few things, but
I mean, of
got
course,
a bunch
Liquid.
of indie movies too, just like Robert Pattinson.
Yeah, I was gonna say Liquid Pattinson became. I'm about to watch him in Batman, and
I'm so psyched for that, bro.
Yeah. So yeah, I would definitely do Twilight to had the career path he's had.
Dude, so anybody watching this, you don't know this yet, but I bought a ticket to go see Studio 666 tonight. And dude, y'all know that was completely random with that seat? Like, that wasn't planned.
Oh, really?
Oh.
No, that's why I thought it was so funny, because I was like, it was a completely empty theater. I was picking my seat. I literally just picked the middle one. I was like, boop, and then I just was like, I didn't want to sit too close up because I know it's kind of a splattery movie, and I was like, I want to be able to see everything. So I went like 2 rows back and hit, I'll just take this one. And then I got it, and then I got my receipt, and it was like theater 6, row 6, seat 6. And I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I was like, that's amazing. And then my friend told me, maybe you shouldn't come. I was like, fuck, maybe you're right. But yeah, so I'll be seeing that here in a little bit. I'm really excited, man. I wish you guys could come with me, but it starts at like 10:30, man. There's no way.
Yeah, I want to see it, but not on a weeknight at 10:30.
I want to get up and review it in the morning before I go to work, so that's why I wanted to watch it tonight.
Yeah, it looks fun, and I'm not a big Foo Fighters fan. I don't hate them or anything, but the movie looks really fun. It looks awesome. So
man, my stance on the Foo Fighters is that I like them quite a bit. Not quite enough to own any of their records, maybe one here or there or something like that. But every time I hear a song by theirs, I'm like, man, they're really good. Like that's how I feel about them. Like I would never shit on them ever. They're an excellent band. They're kind of like they're a little too safe for me, I guess is the word.
Me too. But Dave Grohl seems cool.
But they're good, man.
I'm not hating.
No, dude. Like I just heard some stuff about Nirvana today that I didn't know. That Kurt Cobain was like really, really outspoken for the, I guess, rights of the gay community and anybody like I knew he was like super pro all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't realize he was like actively speaking out like in ways that he had to go out of his way to do. So apparently it stems from the fact that when he was a kid, he was like treated poorly, beat up and bullied because they called him gay all the time because he had a friend that was gay. And so it's like it was real close to him. Like it was a subject close to his heart. And so that's why he was so adamant about it. I knew they had a spat with Guns N' Roses. Had no idea it was over that. It was over that and Guns N' Roses being like kind of racist. And
Shocking.
That's
wait, they're white trash guys? What? I had no idea that Axl Rose was white trash.
Yeah,
I would probably pin that more on Axl Rose than Slash or.
I think it was kind of. I just didn't want to say it, but yeah, I think it was Axl. In all fairness, Guns N' Roses, Use Your Illusion 1 and 2, but Appetite for Destruction, amazing record front to back. That album's fucking awesome.
It is.
But
I didn't
Kevin
know that
Spacey movies, and I don't watch those. So,
yeah,
poor Kevin Spacey. He's just getting dumped on every week now. Sorry, Kevin. My bad, dude. Wait, why am I apologizing to that fucking guy?
Yeah,
what am I doing?
He's earned it.
I'm just trying to be nice. Damn it. No, but even in Nirvana's Incesticide album, if you look on the inside cover, apparently it says that like if you have any problem with anybody of any color, or if you don't like gay people or anything, or it's worded very juvenile.
Mm-hmm.
Don't come to our shows and don't support us. We don't care. We don't need you. Like I was like, bravo! I like that message, dude. Yeah, you know what? I'll go with that too. You got to promise somebody because something that they can't control, fuck right off. Like, that's so dumb, man. Oh, jeez. People
That's
are
cool.
so silly.
Yeah,
I thought it was really neat, man. It really gave you I've been not listening to, but I've known about Nirvana. I guess I have been listening to them my whole life, man. Not a big fan of them, but that gave me a whole different respect for those guys. I really do have a different way of looking at them because of that. It was strange.
Yeah. I didn't know about that about him.
I like that they were so proactive is the word I was trying to think of. I like that they were so proactive about it. That's cool, man. Not a lot of people will. They'll say that they'll do it, and then when it comes down to like really acting, they don't. You know, that's why I stick to my guns about talking to these kids on Instagram, because I don't want to be that guy that says he'll do something nice and then doesn't do it. I'd rather just be the guy that never claimed to do something nice. It doesn't do you any good to say you'll do something and not do it. It does you bad, I guess is the word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dave Grohl's a lot like that too. He's always doing charity shit, and
he seems like a rad dude.
Oh man, yeah.
He's like a virtuoso, man. I'd love to talk to that guy.
Yeah.
Man, I can't wait for y'all to see the Art the Clown, David Howard Thornton interview, man. Like he got on, I hit record, we started talking. We did about a little over an hour. And there's a couple of things he said it was really cool, man. And we have so much more shit in common than either of us knew. It's wild, man. Like our favorite book series are the same. It's awesome, man. I had so much fun talking to him, dude. And we're gonna do another video in October and November, right after the movie comes out. Awesome. Yeah, they're looking.
When's the damn movie coming out?
Well, he just finished editing like about a month ago, apparently.
Okay.
I thought he had been long done with that. So that he was doing all of it solo because he wanted to be in control of everything. Because, well, I would too. You'll never guess how long this movie is.
I remember saying something that said it's a good bit longer than the first one. Like 2 hours.
It's like 2 hours and 10 minutes, dude.
Yeah.
Blew my mind when they said that. I didn't remember hearing that, but I was like, whoa. But based on what I know about Damien Leone and how confident David is that it's as good as the first one, I'm going to keep my expectations reserved just because of how much I love the first one, but I'm expecting it to be at least a good movie. So I'm excited, man. Should be fun.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's awesome. Yeah. Funny you bring up the thing about Kurt Cobain too, because like just a couple days ago, apparently at a Coheed and Cambria concert, there was like 2 black people sitting in like the front row of one of their shows, and apparently got like super bullied and called names and
what?
Like apparently so bad that they left the concert because they didn't feel safe. And the lead singer Claudio came out with a big long thing that said pretty much the same thing you just said about what Kurt Cobain said. Is like, if you're gonna do this, leave. Don't be a fan. Don't buy the records.
I just can't wrap my head around that happening, dude. Every time I hear these stories, it's so hard to believe to me that somebody is so bold that they're gonna be like that in public. I just can't even imagine doing that to somebody. I think that's what it is. That I can't imagine ever treating anybody like that, even somebody that was an asshole. Like, I just can't wrap my head around it, dude. That they would go somewhere and be treated like that for no reason in 2022, man. Like, What are we doing, man? Oh my goodness, bro. It really is disappointing, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Check-
Yeah, just funny you bring that up too, because
Man,
I was just reading about that.
I wasn't gonna bring this up, dude, because I'm not trying to pile on people, but so that kid from Stolen Wheelchairs, dude, that I thought he was fucking awesome, dude, and I had a lot of respect for him and a lot of stuff that he was saying I thought was great, and so I did the podcast with Catbite. If you hadn't noticed, it's not up yet, because at the beginning of the interview we talked about Stolen Wheelchairs, and they gave him a lot of praise. And as I was editing it, dude, they got really lucky that I just happened to get busy for a day or two that I couldn't get it finished. It wasn't much. I don't have to do a lot to it. I was just checking some stuff. We're looking at some audio stuff, because I did it through Zoom and not through StreamYard. And really, it was just I didn't have the time to get it up yet, you know. And so I get an email out of the blue, and it's like, hey, would you mind taking some stuff out of the, you know, and I said, I don't usually do that, but for this, yeah, I said, I don't mean to be a gossip, but what happened, dude? I have to talk about this, man. Like, I don't care, man. Like, they were on tour with the Casualties, and they had an after party. They got drunk, and they took some girl's fucking phone, went through her fucking pictures, took very explicit photos that she had taken with her partner, and sent them to all of her contacts, including her boss and coworkers, dude. And then put pictures of their fucking little dicks on there and sent those to people. Like, that could ruin somebody's entire life, dude. Like, that feels like a home invasion to me, man. That's the kind of invasive that is.
Yeah.
And, dude, they got kicked off the tour and everything, man. Like, good for the casual. Look, I do believe everybody deserves a chance to explain themselves, apologize, and get a second chance. So I'm not ready to crucify anybody, but fuck if I'm not disappointed, man. Like, that is gnarly, dude. That's a pretty bad one, man. Like, that, I feel like that kind of goes with like spiking somebody's drink and assaulting them to me. That's what it feels like. It's not far from it.
Yeah.
You know,
Not too far off.
I'm not trying to just roast these kids. I'm sure they're dealing with it right now, but fuck, guys, what are you doing, man? I know you're just drunk, and I don't know, because I don't know, but I sure hope at minimum this wasn't some poor random girl at a fucking show. I hope it was somebody that they knew, that they were just being drunk assholes. That's the only way I can say that it would be even remotely better, for lack of a better word. It's not better at all, but like understandable maybe. Like, you know, you could do something to somebody you know, and you'd be like, oh my God, I cannot believe I did that to Jennifer last night. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. It's just so
it's wild.
Like, as I say that out loud, I feel stupid for even saying that, dude. It's fucking retarded. Why would you do that to somebody, man? You did shit to my sister, I'm fucking you up, bro. Straight up. Like, I just, man, you know, I talked to him for a while before and after that podcast. I feel like he's a relatively smart kid. I bet he's fucking embarrassed right now. And you know, and he should be. But it's hard, man. Judging people's a tough thing, because have I done things that would put me in that same situation? I think I have, man. So I can't throw that stone too far, not too hard. I can't do it, man. I don't have the right to. So, but it's so crazy, because I was just disappointed, man. Like, I was wondering if he was going to reach out to me and what platform to express some kind of apology to. So I was kind of wondering, because we talked so recently, I thought maybe he'll reach out and say, hey, you want to, because I would give him an opportunity to speak his piece and apologize. You can't be, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me to hold somebody accountable, but then not let them apologize. I'm not saying I want to give them a pass, but give them a platform to apologize, dude. I don't have to agree with them to let them be remorseful for their actions. That's how we get change. Like, I mean, you know, it just feels, I feel like I'm the kind of guy that also doesn't like people that go, well, you're a piece of shit. And you like, it's like Joe Rogan. I back him, and he made a mistake, you know, and I'm sure he regrets that at this point. And I'm all for freedom of speech, but that doesn't mean you should use all the words you're allowed to.
Yeah.
But crazy world, man.
That's
crazy
a weird
world.
thing.
Yeah, dude. It's fucking nuts.
Weird.
All this stuff is weird, man. It's we're living in crazy times right now, man. It's like legitimately, like, I mean, I got stuff there's subjects I don't even want to talk about that I want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Like, just stuff that's going on all over the world right now. It's fucking crazy and scary.
Yeah.
Not as scary as werewolves in a tiny cabin, though.
Yeah.
That bitch sold them dudes out. I couldn't believe it. I had totally forgot about that.
Yeah. Yeah, I really didn't see that one coming. That was
No.
That was kind of surprising.
I thought that was kind of cool.
I did watch a few more werewolf movies.
Yeah, y'all did. Both y'all did. What else did y'all watch?
I watched The Howling,
Yes.
and I watched Ginger Snaps,
Let's go.
and I watched Bad Moon.
Let's go.
Those are the three I watched.
And y'all didn't care for Ginger Snaps much, right?
No, really didn't. It just felt like
I mean, it ain't for everybody. It's definitely got it's very, 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 very dated. You want to talk about early 2000s, bro? Ginger Snaps is worse than Dog Soldiers with that. But I mean, that's kind of the beauty of it to me. It's kind of its charm. I'm at the age to where that stuff is very. I look at it romantically. Like it's not good, but I remember it fondly. If that makes any sense, you know?
Yeah, just the two main characters were really annoying and just felt super over the top with everything they were doing. And I'm sure it was on purpose, but
yeah. Well, I think they were also very young at that point, didn't have much experience acting.
Yeah.
But I see all the stuff that you don't like about those kind of movies is the stuff that I do like about it. It's not making it good, but it's the stuff I enjoy about it. Plus, dude, that girl's so hot. I don't really care what she's saying or doing. Like, I'm not gonna lie about it, bro. She's like, what'd she say? Oh, I have no idea what she said. I was just, it's muted actually. Why? Like, but have either of y'all seen American Mary?
No.
Mm-mm.
Not sure how you'd feel about it, but I am interested to find out. It's got the older sister from that movie in it.
Okay.
And she's like this. She's like a surgeon that goes to go. I'm trying to figure out how to explain it because I've only seen it one time. She basically ends up doing like underground surgeries, and it's a pretty gnarly movie, man. It's a lot of latex, a lot of weird, freaky looking people, a lot of violence, a lot of sex. It's I need to get a copy of that for Hugh. He would like that. He's probably already got a copy of it.
Yeah, the older sister's kind of had a bit of a career. She's been in a bunch of stuff.
I haven't
seen much,
stuff,
but
She's in a lot of stuff.
But yeah, the other one I don't think really went on. I mean, was in Ginger Snaps too, apparently, but not much.
There's
else.
like three of
There's
those
three
movies,
of them.
I think.
Is there? Okay.
Yeah, I've seen all of them. I know you're shocked.
Yeah.
Dude, how much fatter do I look in a red t-shirt? God damn. I've lost a lot of weight. I look so fat right now.
It's just odd not being black.
It is, isn't it?
Like
I
people
feel weird.
Tell me I look weird if I don't wear a black shirt.
No, I feel like I look weird right now. But
But yeah, the probably my favorite of the three might actually be Bad Moon.
I'm not surprised.
I like The Howling. It was good.
Shit, I think I like Bad Moon more than a Howling.
But man, I really liked how they did like the dog as the main character of Bad Moon, and
that's the one where they had the dog fight.
Yeah,
yeah. Bad Moon's definitely better than the Howling to me.
Yeah. I enjoyed it quite a bit. I liked it.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that one too. It was definitely high on my overall list. I really like The Howling a lot. It's silly.
No, I like it.
But,
I just like I like Bad Moon mainly because I like the bad guy in it a lot. I haven't seen Silver Bullet in a long time.
Yeah, I watched that one too. That was pretty good.
I watched. Y'all see me on fucking Dropbox now, or is it Letterboxd?
Letterboxd.
I'm so tired, bro. I'm not making it to this movie tonight, bro. I'll give you guys a review on the first 30 minutes tomorrow, and I'll have to watch it.
Just write it on Letterboxd. First 30 minutes were good.
Yeah, it was pretty tight until I fell asleep. At that point, I couldn't tell you. Let's see.
But I've been seeing your reviews on there.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep up with it, man. It's really kind of difficult. I haven't put Curse on there yet because I don't want to put my review on there until I have my review on YouTube yet. Also, do you know if I can just put a link to my YouTube review in there? Is that allowed?
Yeah, I think so.
I'll just start doing that then.
Yeah, you should be able to, I think you can do hyperlinks.
On some things. Some things I'm not going to, but on this one, I'm going to do a video up.
Yeah,
but,
I think you can. I mean, there's quite a few YouTubers that use it. And
that's cool. I wasn't even sure. It just occurred to me that I'd like to make sure I get my video up before I put it on Letterboxd. Not that anybody's actually watching my Letterboxd except a couple of you guys, but you know.
Yeah. I know nobody's watching mine except probably Josh, and I
I'll follow yours.
Yeah, I know, but I know you're not on there like all day, probably like Josh and I
All day?
are.
No, I get on there when
Looking at
I'm trying
movies
to. I'm
and-
trying to get in the habit of being on there after I watch a movie, but it's kind of tough still because I forget.
Yeah, I just
But
really
everything
like
I've
it for
watched this week
myself.
I've put on there. So
Yeah. It just makes it easy when you're like, wait, what did I watch this week? And you go back and look at it.
That was my primary reason for wanting to do it, so I can keep up with the things that
Yeah.
I'm watching. Like, it probably helped me just remember things in general. So I know if I see something that I wrote down, it sparks a bunch of memories. So
Yeah, exactly. You put a couple of notes on something you watched, and it'll
yeah,
help you remember something you want to talk about.
is it your week this week, Josh?
Yep.
Oh, excuse me. That's what I thought. What are you picking out for us this week, dude?
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Fucking A. Well,
All right.
I didn't see that one coming.
Yeah. Been a
Okay.
long time since I've seen that.
It's been a really long time since I've seen this.
Yeah. I just listened to the book, and I was talking to Chris that I wanted to rewatch it because I seen it once and I wasn't like a giant fan of it. But I didn't
I'm
really.
a little surprised you picked this one, man. I'm thinking about it right now. I'm like, what the fuck made you pick this, dude? The book. This is a weird ass movie.
It is.
Yeah, I
it's
don't
what
remember. Yeah, I don't remember loving the movie.
I fucking love this movie. Are you kidding me?
But I was in high
This is
school.
like my high school years, dude.
Yeah.
I don't think I understood it when I was in high school.
I think I turned it on and didn't know what I was getting into, and I was just like, I don't know what the fuck this is.
I've had so many experiences like these guys that I can relate to this movie very well.
Yeah, I was wondering that it might be an interesting conversation.
It'll be fun because I'm gonna be like, oh, I forgot about all this shit.
Oh yeah.
You know,
yeah.
Tobey Maguire. You know he's in this, right? For a minute.
Yeah.
So
In
you
the
know
car.
about his hair.
I don't think so.
Pay attention to his hair. It's all fake. It's like CG.
Oh, okay.
They did like an exceptional job with it. Like, it's wild. When I found that out, it was like, there's no fucking way that's CG. And apparently it is, because he had something going on where he was in the middle of something, and they wasn't allowed. He was like contractually not allowed to touch his hair or something. I don't remember what it was, but they had to go in and do it all, and it looks all because it looks. They did it. I can't remember
exactly
what
put a wig over it or something.
I can't remember what the situation was, dude. But it looks insane.
Okay. Well, I just ordered the Criterion. So I'm gonna.
Oh, the Criterion. I should order that too. I wouldn't mind having this for my Criterion. I'm fixing to do a whole series. I went and re-cleaned my office. It's all reorganized and clean and like mostly alphabetized. It's almost done. And I'm gonna do a whole other series on hey guys, on my collection.
Okay.
Love you.
Charlie, bring in.
Good night, guys. I love y'all. But I did I'm doing a whole other series on all my movies and I'm gonna do a walkthrough video finally because I got the office cleaned up, the cricket's all set up now, and stereo's finally set up to where it's gonna stay this way and not changing. So I also changed my posters. I took down the Connor Cowboy one and put up my other Ransom when it's autographed and my Scream 5 like mini poster. So the room's basically where it's gonna stay till I get out of here. So
Cool.
but Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, man. That's awesome, dude. I don't think I even have that on Blu-ray. I don't think I have that on DVD either. Fuck, man. Wow, that completely caught me off guard. I don't know what I thought you were going to pick, but it wasn't that.
Yeah,
Well, I kind of enjoyed listening to the book. I was like, this is just, it's complete insanity, but it was an interesting listen. So
Well,
I was like, I need to rewatch it.
Since both of y'all have only seen it once and don't really recall liking it much, I'm pretty excited to hear you guys talk about this.
Yeah.
I don't have a clue what y'all are fixing to say about it. I
Yeah.
mean, and I don't do what?
Oh, sorry. I bought a DVD Criterion copy, like in high school or something.
No, really.
Yeah,
Way
like
back in the day.
probably back when they first released it on DVD. Because I remember it being like a
Dude, I didn't know what
special-
Criterion was until like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Shit, 3 years ago maybe. I had no idea what the Criterion thing. I had DVDs that were Criterion. I didn't even know even know that they were.
Yeah, I knew it was just like special copies of movies, pretty much. I didn't really know
The
extent
snooty
of it.
copy.
I didn't really associate it with, highbrow stuff or like boutique label type things. Like I wasn't aware of any of that.
Yeah. I don't think I really knew what it was for a long time either. I had a few other things and didn't even know what it was. I was like, why is this in a clear case. I'm like,
Yeah,
right. Well, I would go to like used places and they would be like $25, and I'm like, why is this $25? Like,
yeah, that
although,
too.
man, never mind, don't matter. I'm gonna. Oh my god, dude! I watched this movie called The Halfway House, or I didn't watch all of it. I'm still finishing it.
You
So
watch half of it?
Half of Halfway House.
I got halfway through The Halfway House, but so I got it based on this other channel that I watch called Bloodbath and Beyond, and I should have known when these fucking guys reviewed this movie.
Awesome
But
name, by the way.
Yeah, no, their logo is glorious. It looks just like the Bed Bath and Beyond one, but it's in red.
That's cool.
Yeah, no, dude, I was super jealous when I saw that name. I was like, oh, that's a good one. I was like, motherfuckers. But I should have known these goobers fucking reviewed this movie that I was getting myself into some silliness, because they're always reviewing like Josh, don't ever watch this channel. You'll hate everything that they fucking review.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, dude. You like, the guys are cool dudes. Like, you'll like the guys. You'll never get a recommendation from them because every fucking movie they recommend is going to be shit you hate. But I bought it just based on their review alone. They were like, this is awesome, dude. It's got this and this and this. And I was like, this sounds great. So I got it. And I put it in, and they were saying it's like nunsploitation meets Lovecraftian monster stuff, low budget, women in prison type shit. And I was like, fuck yeah, this is like super 70s, like super 70s exploitation stuff. And so I don't know what I was thinking, dude, but so I'm laying here and I'm literally like, I turn it on and it's like 5 or 10 minutes into the film, and it's like kind of telling you what's happening. It's like telling you the story, because once they tell you what's going on, it's no longer matters. And now it's just it's violence and boobs and shit. That's what those movies are. So I wasn't thinking about it. I was just watching it. And my eyes started closing. And I was sitting like this, and I was still listening to it. And then all of a sudden it got kind of quiet. And then I heard like oh no. And I was like, what the fuck? And I sat up. This chick's tied to a bed naked. And I'm like, wait, why is she tied to a bed? Like, there's nothing to do with the story. And so then, like, I realized, so first of all, I look over my shoulder, my door's wide open. So I'm like, let me close that. Let me fucking close the door. But yeah, dude, in like 30 minutes, there was probably 17 sex scenes, all women. Like, I don't know why they need
it on the watch list.
Right? No, dude, for real though. Like,
Well, you had to close the door.
Yeah, no, dude, for sure. I had to get that Jergens out. Jergens and Bounty, dude. The quicker picker upper, man. I've got to get that shit sopped up. But no, dude, I was like flabbergasted. I was like, what in the fuck am I watching, dude? I like picked up the case. I'm like, is this thing not rated? And I'm looking at it. I'm like, no, it's rated. But I realized that they weren't showing any vagina shots. It was all boobs and like really close though. It's like the top of you could see it a little bit, but only enough to where you gotta really use your imagination. But dude, I don't know, man. This one's I don't know how I'm gonna review this thing, because I'm just gonna be like, it's got a lot of tits in it. All right, next one. Like, and then it's got like it really is a modern exploitation movie though, because it's got all the stuff that exploitation, but it's filmed with like modern cameras. So you can see how shitty the set pieces are. I'm like, I don't know if this was a good choice. You might have wanted to use some like used fucking film, like just try to like, I don't know, man, some
old
bullshit,
videotape,
something, man.
Yeah.
Maybe go get a fucking Sony shoulder pack with a fucking VHS tape in there, clunk. But I kind of like it, man. It's like not good, but it's not the worst thing I've seen. It's not as bad as Veronica, but oh, dude, so you guys. Did y'all meet the guy with the glasses, Middle Earth Comics, over at the mini mall? He's across the hall from Miss Julie's room.
Yeah.
So I was talking to him about you specifically, Josh, because he and I were arguing, because I told him, man, something in this movie, it was so fucking bad. And he's like, yeah, I don't know if it's bad. I was like, no, dude, it's bad. He goes, I don't think you can call a movie bad. And I was like, you should talk to my friend Josh. I was like, you don't think you can call a movie bad? And I was like, he's like, yeah, I mean, the guy's awesome, dude. But we were
okay.
We were just talking back and forth. No, we were laughing the whole time, dude. But he was like, yeah, dude, art's subjective. I'm like, yeah, dude, but that's your opinion, though. But you can say it's also objectively poorly made. And he was like, he wanted so bad to be like, no, but he saw my point. He was like, you motherfucker. And I'm like, no, dude. And so I said, Veronica, and you can see him go, fuck, he won. Because, dude, how can you say that movie's anything but bad? Oh shit! He's like, dude. He said that he watched a like a thing where Glenn Danzig was viewing the movie for people, and so the whole time everybody was laughing. And he comes out after the movie and he's like, "Well, that's not the response I was hoping to get." Like, I would have felt so just mortified for that guy if I had been in that audience, dude. Because that movie. Whew. Anyways,
because musicians make the best films, right?
well, yeah, duh.
Like The Fanatic.
Fucking shit, it's amazing, sir. Dude, that movie's so fucking awesome. I love that movie so much, dude. Like,
And you're about to go see a movie made by sort of
oh,
made
that's
by
true.
musicians.
Yeah, dude. But I mean, this feels more like the Pick of Destiny than does the Fanatic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
God, if this movie's like the Fanatic, I will buy it right now. I'll pre-order it tonight. Yeah, I've watched that movie a few times. I forgot that Devin Sawa played Stan in the Eminem video.
Yeah.
Let's go. Oh, what the fuck are we talking about? All right. Josh, did you watch anything else of note this week?
Just werewolf movies. I watched 7 werewolf
Worst
movies.
worst podcast in the fucking world right now. I just watched 7 werewolf movies. Was one of them at least Teen Wolf?
No.
You
it was
failed,
not.
sir.
No.
No, dude, Teen Wolf's awesome. Have you ever seen that?
Not all the way through. Nope. I mean,
What a
just
good
like,
answer, though. No, I didn't know what you were fixing to say, but that was the best answer you could have given me. Not all the way through. That could mean anything.
I mean, everyone's seen clips from Teen Wolf, but I've never
Yeah.
sat down and watched it on purpose.
Oh, dude, that movie is fucking glorious. I love that shit. It's so terrible. It's not a good movie. Don't go support that stuff. It's good though.
Yeah, I saw it as a kid, I think, and
Yeah. 80s Michael J. Fox. It's like,
Yeah, I prefer it over Back to the Future. Fucking.
yeah.
I'm not crazy about Back to the Future either.
I don't get it, man.
I'm not either.
I wasn't sure. I said that. I didn't even look at the screen. I was like, fuck.
I don't. I mean, I like it, but I just
okay.
don't.
No, it's
I just
okay.
don't think it's as special as everyone makes it out to be.
I think I'm on that one. I'm on deck with you on that.
Yeah.
I get it. I enjoy it. Okay, but like,
It's entertaining. It's just like people put it up in their like top 5 movies and stuff. Like
when I was younger, I never even understood it. Like, I was confused by that movie. I was like, I guess I don't really get it. But
yeah.
As I'm older, I understand what they were trying to do with it. And I'm just like, yeah, it was cool. I like Christopher Lloyd's character more than anything.
Yeah. He's definitely.
Was it Doc Brown?
Yep.
I think so, yeah.
Yep.
Y'all get any new records? Anybody get new records? My copy of
Not this week.
the Deli Vibes 3 came in. I'm pretty excited about listening
Our
to this
copies of Videodrome from Mondo shipped today.
Oh, they already shipped already?
Yeah.
Yeah, but is that was that a soundtrack or was that a movie?
Score.
Score?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. That's why I thought that's what y'all were showing me when I looked at it. I just passed because I don't really.
Yeah, I didn't think that was.
Yeah, I just don't.
For Josh.
Yeah, I don't buy scores often, so I didn't feel bad about not buying it. Even though I almost wanted to just because of what it was, but I was like, man, that's a waste of money for me, man. I don't have the.
Apparently,
cash
it's sold out.
Yeah, no. I don't doubt it's sold out now. I would have had to buy it right then and there. I would imagine.
Yeah, it's fucking Mondo.
And it's a version of the score that's never been released. There's
cool.
never been like a.
I wouldn't mind
official...
listening to it at y'all's place or something.
Yeah,
it's cool. It's super synthy, and it's I think like one of the only like full synth scores Howard Shore's ever done.
Yeah,
that's cool.
He's known for doing like very traditional like violins and like traditional instruments and stuff. So it's different even for like Cronenberg's movies.
That's cool. Well, shit, man, I got to get up off of here and get ready for this movie, guys. Weird podcast, but fun.
Yeah.
Next
week will be fun.
Oh god, next week's gonna be a long episode, folks, because I'm gonna be talking about a lot of stories. Because
we're all gonna be on drugs,
dude.
I was about to say that's kind of the only way to do it, right?
Oh, I don't know if I have the energy for that. But awesome.
It's like a 7-hour podcast because we're all just fucked up.
We're not talking. We're just like this. I keep fucking grabbing at the camera. You're like, what are you doing? I'm like, I don't know.
We're talking, but it's telepathically.
All right, I'll leave you with this one little cool nugget that David Howard Thornton told me. It blew my fucking mind. I said, all right, David, if Art the Clown could cross universes and battle anyone from another horror movie, who would you choose it to be? And in my head, I was thinking that he might say something like Freddy or something, and
Right.
he goes, well, I was thinking about that. And I was like, okay, which didn't surprise me much. Why wouldn't you think about that if you got to play an awesome character? And he said, I think I would go into the Willy's Wonderland universe. And my first thought was like, oh, like Five Nights at Freddy's. And he's like, no, I'd want to battle Nick Cage. And I was like, first off, that's amazing. Like, don't ever tease me like that again. And then I was kind of like, why? And he said, well, if you noticed, he didn't talk in that movie. And I was like, holy shit, what a great reason. Because neither of them talk in either of the movies.
Yeah,
and I was
really
like,
silent movie.
Yeah, it would just be fucking chainsaws, knives, weird shit like that. That's all you're going to hear. That's and blood splatter. Let's go. I'm in.
That's your new favorite movie.
Yes. No, for sure. Like, somebody needs to get on top of some fan fiction for me. Maybe make some like cartoon movie or something. I'll help write it. Like, let's get this on the ball.
Hey, if Terrifier 2 makes enough money, maybe they can, make.
I'm sure.
I'd be willing to bet they can make that happen even now.
If they pay him, he will do it.
Yeah, exactly. If they meet his quote, then
I don't think it would cost as much as we think it would cost.
Probably not.
Yo, I can't wait for that Nick Cage movie to come out soon. All right, fellas. Awesome, man. Well, have a good weekend. I guess I won't be seeing you this weekend. Next week is the pay-per-view. You coming over?
Not sure yet.
Okay.
I don't know either.
Okay. All right, cool. Well, I'll talk to y'all sometime, probably tomorrow, about the movie. Let you know if it's any good. I'm sure it will be.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Sure.
All right, everybody. Thank you for hanging out, man. If you got any requests or anything, throw them in the comments. I'm kind of looking for some movies to review. I'm about to start focusing hard on this channel. So, not even about to. I've already started. Some changes are being made, man. So, more content coming soon. I'm going to be doing much more in-depth videos starting this week. So, all right, everybody. Peace.